Hi.
Hello! Welcome. What's Chloe saying already?
Oh.
Not me rushing to finish my required studying before the first sprint. Sounds about right.
Every sprint we're on, Chloe's like, I'm studying, but like I'm trying to be here, but I'm studying.
I know. Such support. Not quizzes, even though I loved them last night. Oh, was that Spoops's? Were they doing quizzes?
It was Meg's.
Oh,
they were doing Kahoot.
Cool.
I love that.
Oh, I see. Wait, what is that? Should I know what that is? Is that a thing?
Kahoot is like, I used it at uni, but it was like a quiz, like online quiz where like you can all like play together in real time. It's really good.
Oh,
and there's like leaderboards.
I feel like I have used that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we're going to be reading on this one. There will be no quizzes here. I don't think my brain could take that today.
Literally.
Not clever enough for a quiz right now.
No. Also, I feel like I look really red and I don't know why. Maybe I should change this. Do I look really pink? I feel like I look really pink.
A little bit.
Yeah, what is that? I swear my face isn't actually that. We'll go with that lighting.
It doesn't look pink anymore.
No, it looks...
Okay, that's fine.
Maybe it's lighting.
Maybe. Okay, we'll go with that. Oh, Rachel, we wish you could be here too.
Oh, hi, Rachel.
We love you. We love you.
Like, my Wi-Fi's down, and I was like, oh no.
I know, it's the worst. My Wi-Fi always seems to go down when I'm trying to upload, and it's always when I'm trying to upload like an hour before it's supposed to go up. It's always those days, not the ones when I'm prepared, the ones where I'm not prepared.
That's like me the other day. I was filming the last clip for my Akusuf vlog. Needed to go up that night, so I'd like edited it and everything, and I was like, Brill, I've still got like 2 hours. It took 5 hours to upload.
Oh my god. That is insane.
It's always YouTube processing that does that to me. It will either process in 2 seconds or like 5 days. And I'm not having this.
It's like processing will begin shortly, and it's like, I don't know what your definition of shortly is because it's been on this for about an hour now.
Yeah.
Very annoying. Oh, that's cute. You didn't have to rush, but thank you for being here. What is everyone reading? Everyone here and everyone in the comments. What have we got?
I was going to hold up mine, but I'm reading it on my Kindle. So.
Yeah, mine's on my phone.
Yeah, I was going to do the same thing.
I have a book.
Right.
I always feel weird like reading on my Kindle because it's genuinely like a tablet. It's like an Amazon Fire tablet. So I don't want people to reading. I am. It's just, it just looks like a tablet. But I'm reading Verity by Colleen Hoover on my Kindle.
I've heard good things about that.
Oh my god, it is so good. Like I was in such a slump after Akus. Oh, I hate that. And then Chloe and India have been recommending this book for like weeks, and I was like, do you know what? I've got it on my Kindle. It's on Kindle Unlimited. I'll just give it a go. I read almost 60% of it last night.
Wow.
That's what I was like.
Just in like one sitting, and I was like, oh my god. I had a lesson I needed to prep for today to teach, and I was like, no, I'm going to leave that. I need to read. I was like, oh my god. Priority,
It's one of those you literally cannot put down. Like every chapter, I'm like, oh, I just need one more.
Yeah, it's because there's like... it's basically like a woman going to an author's house to finish out her series because something's happened. But whilst she's there, she finds a manuscript about this woman's life, and it's so like dark and twisted and so you've got like the story of this woman, but then you've also got the story of the author and her past, and it's just like it's horrible.
That sounds so good.
It is. I would recommend it to everyone. If you like a thriller, you have to read Verity.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
Ooh, I might have to.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. I've heard a lot of people talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like it's good as well because I've not read a thriller in a while, and like I just needed it, and because I'd read such like heavy, intense book, I was like, this is perfect, and I find myself just wanting to keep going with it because the chapters aren't that long either, which is brill.
Yes,
definitely. Sorry, finished reading about that now.
And that's my pep talk done. Hope you're recovering well, Maddie.
I'm all good.
What are you two reading? By the way, that could be my internet as well, Spoops. I feel like my internet's being dodgy, so if anything goes weird tonight, that could be my fault. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I'm reading My Dark Vanessa.
Yay, I really want to read that. I've got it downstairs. I've had it downstairs for ages.
Brilliant.
But
I just started it last night. I read like 5%.
Oh, do you like it? That's literally the next book I have on my Kindle.
So good.
It is really good so far.
It's one of my favorite books of 2020. I loved it.
It's so easy to read as well, like surprisingly.
But like, go in mentally prepared. Like,
I've heard that.
A lot.
I'm sure that's
my TBR now, though. I'll be reading that.
I saw Chris saying, "Do I need a voice note?" Basically, Chris keeps telling me off for not resting and recovering. And I was not going to be on this, obviously. She didn't, and she knew I was going to watch these, and so she probably turned and just been like, "What are you doing?" Resting and recovering. I'm in bed. That counts.
You look like you're in bed. That's fine.
It's fine.
And we're just going to be doing some like chill reading.
Anyway. It's no different.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so chilled over here as well. Don't worry. We're chilled. I don't know who Tamlin is. Are we supposed to hate Tamlin?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything because spoilers, but I don't like him.
Okay.
Wait, have none of you read it?
I'm
reading the first one. Wow, we will just...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like the first one doesn't do it justice. Like, you need to get to the second book to actually fall into it. But then the third one isn't as good as the second one. But then the newest one is so good. So it's like a weird up and down where, like...
Yeah, I'm scared.
I've seen so many people crying watching the newest one. And I'm like, oh, God, I don't know if I've got that in me. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
If you want to see literally a roller coaster of emotions, watch my latest vlog. I'm not plugging that. I mean, I am plugging it.
Are there spoilers?
Yes, it's spoilery.
I think there's a few for the series, but it's like a non-spoiler vlog for that book. But like by the end, I was in literally here, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I'm crying, and I was like, "I never cry," but like I think I was just in that sort of mood where like I needed it.
Yeah.
And it's just an absolute mess. So if anyone wants to see that, you're more than welcome to.
Nice.
But yeah, I think that one and Akamath definitely top tier, and then the other ones are sort of okay.
Yeah, I really want to read them, but whoa, why did I always do this? I'm so behind. Jesus. Sorry, everyone.
The House in the Cerulean Sea as well, and especially after Spoops' sprints yesterday when you were all raving about it, I was like, okay, I need to read this. I literally have it. I've just not picked it up, so I will.
I want to read it so badly.
Same.
India, do you have a copy?
No, I need to get a copy. My friend messaged me the other day and she was like, read this, you'll love it. I was like, I already know about it and I've been wanting to read it for so long. But no, I do not have a copy. I'm going to get a copy at some point.
I'm literally sat here with it open on Book Depository from yesterday, checking if it was in stock. And I'm just sitting here like, I know your address.
Don't you dare.
But I could.
I should never have given you my address. This was a problem.
This is my attempt at just forcing you to read this book.
Yeah.
Because it's so good.
Oh, Bunny. I love
Bunny.
that book so
I need
much.
to read that.
The one that
please.
on my Kindle, which I need to read it last month.
Highly recommend.
Yeah,
it's one
it's
of my favourites.
I think I'm scared to go into it because it's like apparently so weird and bizarre. Like you actually just
so weird.
I know. I was reading weeks ago and then I just never did. So I definitely need to.
It's so weird, but like so in the best way. I feel like that's
it's like really trippy.
I feel that's how we first started talking, probably, Karina, because we were both reading it at the same time on Instagram.
Yeah,
we were like,
oh
my God, how weird is it?
I love that.
Aww.
Ooh.
Oh, such fun age. I like that one.
I thought that was nice. Very excited.
Oh, that is exciting. Oh. Yeah, Colleen Hoover, I feel, is very hit or miss because I read Verity and loved it. And then I read Layla, which was so different. And then she also writes romances, and I don't know if Confess is a romance, but she seems to be very good at thrillers. I don't know what she is like in other ones because Layla's like a paranormal romance, and then, I don't know, she seems to like dip her pen in lots of different genres, but...
I've never picked up one of her books before because I thought she was a romance writer, and then once we talking about Verity, I was like, oh, okay, I'll read it. And yeah, I absolutely love it. It's like so good. So I don't know if it's just like you say, the genre she's writing in, maybe that makes a difference.
Maybe. Also, you will be finishing it tonight, Nina. We believe in you.
Oh,
It's
I'm
happening.
so jealous. I want to read that again for the first time.
Oh my god, I know.
So bad.
Well, I read it again this month for Tog Along, because like I've never finished the last 2 books. I've always put it off. So now I'm going to be reading those for the first time, which I'm very excited about. But again, terrified.
I've still to read my first Sarah J. Maas.
Really?
And I should not be on BookTube having never read any Sarah J. Maas. Like, that's wrong.
No, I only just started in October, November, so you're fine.
Oh, I'll get there. Yeah, Maddie, you pop up everywhere, don't you?
I've not got a lot to do at the moment. So I keep just appearing on things.
Oh, we've got another Verity. Nice. So sad. It's really dark, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I am going to read it at some point.
Oh, I love RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh yeah, I was watching that today.
I feel awful because I still haven't watched the UK one. Like, I love the US, but yeah, I just haven't, and I'm like, everyone raves about it, and I know I'd love it, but I think it's because if I were to sit down and watch it, I would sit down and watch it and not do anything.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm like,
it's so easy to do that too.
Yeah.
In answer to this, in the first sprint, I have the graphic made. I may have just slightly forgotten to tweet about it. So in the first sprint,
it'll go up.
Organization.
Oh, not anymore, because I started My Dark Vanessa, and I feel like that's better. Like, me and India were supposed to be buddy reading Jade City, and we're both just like, I just don't think we're in the fantasy mood. And I messaged her today saying, I don't know if I can do this.
And I was like, oh my god, me either, thank god.
Yeah, it was so perfect. So yeah, no, I'm not struggling anymore.
I love that. Is Jade City good though, or is it just that you're not in a fantasy mood? Because
I know it would be good, because I was like enjoying what I was reading, but like I just couldn't seem to get into it like properly. Like, it just wasn't my mood.
I was the same. Like, as soon as I started reading it, I was like, I'm just not in the mood for this. And I think that's maybe affected what I thought of Spin and Silver as well. Like, I think I just wasn't in a fantasy mood. Yeah. So I didn't want to struggle through Jade City, but then I also didn't want to like ruin our buddy read. So when you said I'm struggling, I was like, yes.
I know. I felt so bad.
But it's like dense as well, I feel like, because I read it in December and I was in a proper fantasy mood, but it took me like 3 weeks to read it. And I was like, that's so weird. But yeah, I get that.
And this is so true.
this is very true. Last Thursday was a tad bit chaotic.
Oh,
just a little.
I was watching those sprints because that's when was that when I was reading? Oh, I don't remember, but I was watching it and you were like, let's just stay on till later. And I was like, yes. I get through my book. I was like, oh, I love him.
Is she supposed to hate him already?
No. Well, yeah.
You should hate him in Akama.
Yeah, but by like the first quarter, definitely.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe
not good.
Yeah.
Though I did find I hated him less than I should have, just because I was pissed at Sarah J. Maas for like purposefully turning it on its head. I was like, what was the point of the first book if you're just going to switch this completely?
Wait, is Tamlin like the beast at the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to show you what I thought he looked like in my mind. It is.
I just pictured him with like a masquerade mask on one side.
Yeah, I forgot masks on throughout like the whole first book, and now I'm like, oh, yeah.
I forgot it until literally just then.
Sorry,
I didn't picture anything cast like a really small mask.
You know, like from Avatar, that like mole rat thingy, I don't even know what it is. It's just that I'm bad at picturing things, and that's where my mind went. So like when I realized that was supposed to be like the guy in the book, I was just like, what?
Bit different.
Yeah.
Thorough, and I mean, you know, it's fine.
In answer to this, yes. I've got it all ready, so I'm hoping to film it tomorrow. We will see how it turns out. If it turns out well, then it'll go up Saturday night. I mean, if it doesn't turn out well, it'll probably still go up Saturday night and it'll just be a fail, but we shall see. I'm excited. Hopefully it works.
So excited.
But it has gone 1:15, so shall we start our first sprint?
Yeah.
Are we ready? We'll go for the huge 45.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Let me get it.
I might put my camera off just because I need to go and eat, but I'll be back.
Fair. I feel like sprints are always used for eating. Like, that's just the norm now.
I just kind of like put it off and then I'm like, oh no, I need to be on a live in like 10 minutes. Then I'm like, yeah, tough.
Yeah. Okie doke. We shall begin now.
Bye.
Bye. Hello.
Hello.
How
Hi.
How did we do?
Pick up my book, but I got lots of other stuff done.
Nice. See, productive. That's all we want from you.
I read another 5%, but I don't know what that means.
Does
I
yours not
wish
have
it had the
pages?
pages. Sorry?
Oh, does yours not have the pages? No.
No, I don't think so. Is that a setting I can...
Is it
Oh, I'm on page
Kindle?
48. I just like zoomed out and it said it.
Oh.
Are you on the Kindle app?
Yeah.
Where it says 5%, if you tap that, it can switch through different things it shows you.
Okay, that's a game changer.
And it can show you like pages or time left normally.
Okay, cool. I'm going to figure out how to change that. Thank you.
There is also a setting, but normally if you tap that, it changes, which is very cool.
Yeah, that's so much better.
Nice.
I didn't end up reading anything because I had my dinner and then I'm actually marking some students' work. So I decided to do that, try and get it over with. I've got a few left, so I might do that again at the start of the next sprint. But I kind of want to read.
Yeah. Well, at least you're being productive.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
also have a Jodie here.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi,
Colin,
Jodie.
Katarina out
I
there.
know. It looks like I'm not reading because I'm on my phone, but I promise I'm reading.
I always think that it looks like you're just sitting there like scrolling, but you genuinely are reading. Like,
I mean, sometimes I get notifications. So
yeah.
What did you
What
get
did
done,
you do, India?
Oh yeah, me. I exist. I am here. I read 49 pages. So it's so good. I needed this. I needed a good fluffy contemporary. And
Did you start that in this sprint?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't know what it was going to be like, but it's like really fast and fun, and that's exactly what I wanted. I need something nice and refreshing.
Yeah.
But the female character in it is so funny. So yeah, I'm loving it so far. It reminds me of like a Talia Hibbert novel so far. It kind of reminds me of that, and that is exactly what I needed. So I'm happy. I'm happy.
Good.
And I'm also very jealous of Maddie right now for reading Eve Brown. I cannot wait for it to come. I've pre-ordered it, so I'm waiting.
So good.
How much have you read, Maddie?
Oh, I finished it.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I stayed up till 3:30 and then put it down with 60 pages left because I knew it'd be like typical romance novel. Things were going to go wrong. I was like, I'm not dealing with this at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to put it down. And then I finished it first thing this morning.
Wow. What did you think?
It's so good.
Oh, good.
Talia Hibbert, the way she does relationships, it's brilliant. The banter is just top level.
Oh. I was going to say, I don't read romance, but like, are they good ones for non-romance readers, or would you not jump into that straight away?
I would say so. I don't read that much romance, and I can only do it if there's witty banter.
Yeah.
And Talia Hibbert is just the queen of witty banter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of her one-liners are just like, they're just
they're also
so good.
So British, which I love because she's British. So like, I have never read a book before where someone gets called a plonker, and I was like, this makes me way too happy.
Oh, okay, I'll definitely check it out then, because I was very scared to like dive into all those sort of books because I'm like, oh, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'll definitely give it a go.
They're good fun.
I've had like 3 book recommendations in this live so far tonight. I am loving this.
This is the problem. I say this in every live, but my wish list is just getting so out of hand. It's not even funny. And it's all down to live shows. There's just too many recommendations.
I have bought 10 books today.
Today? Rhiannon!
Such a mood.
I know. I was like, I bought the Midnight Library on Amazon because everyone's been talking about it, and I was like, yeah, that. And then Emily tweeted that Waterstones were having like a discount for students, and I was like, oh, no. So I was like, you know, when you've got a few books that are in your head, so I sort of put all that all that, and then there were 9 books.
Treat yourself.
I'm so jealous.
You know, I won't buy a lot of things for like months, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, and then everything just shows up at my door at once. But I feel about it, so it's fine.
That's what I'm like, I binge buy. Although my issue at the moment is supermarkets. So I went to Morrison's the other day for food, And then I saw that the gilded ones with sprayed edges was £4.50, and I was like, I'm sorry, but there's no way I am not picking that up.
I was going to say,
Supermarkets are great for books, honestly.
Yeah.
Like half price.
Yeah.
Oh.
Although my one's like light green, it's like a mint green.
this was actually an early copy I got in a fairy loot box like months ago, but I really fit it onto a TBR. So spoilers for one of the books that are on my TBR.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you got that for £4.50 though.
Yeah,
I saw it and I was like, is this right? I'm gonna
have to buy another book because it was in a deal, or did you not?
No, it was just
yeah.
it was fine. But usually it's like £5 or 2 for £8, and you're like, well, it's gonna be 2 then, isn't it? Let's be serious.
The works is the worst for that.
Yes.
What the 3 is it 3 for £5 the paperback?
Yeah.
What?
It's ridiculous. I buy too much at the works. I just shouldn't go in.
I have bought a romance there. I bought the Flatshare, the Whisper Man, and like a Christmas murder mystery there, and that they were all in the 3 for £5 deal. And I was like, the Flatshare is like,
Yeah.
that should not be a deal like this. So I was like,
it's amazing. They often have like quite trashy books, but then every so often there's some which you see and you're like,
yeah,
that's like a solid book.
Exactly. Yeah, I got such a fun age from Sainsbury's like last month for £4.50 or like £4. I can't remember. That was great.
Supermarkets are the best.
Yeah.
They really are.
yeah.
And Rachel, yes, I am. I have not read any Laura J. Williams, but I'm sure you were speaking about her in one of your videos recently, and therefore I am reading Everstop because it was on Kindle. It was either in Kindle Unlimited or it was 99p, because those are the only things I use on Kindle. 99p or Kindle Unlimited. It's one of the two.
It's
so.
definitely 99p recently, because I also caved and bought it.
It's probably that then.
I got like 6 books at the beginning of February, because I think being Valentine's month, they just put all the romance books as like 99p.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I may as well buy 6 of them.
I'm literally going in that spec now, even though, like I said, I'm not a fluffy, but I'm like 99p. It's going there.
Get in my basket.
Oh, that's so bad though. Like honestly, I have so many books, and because they're on my Kindle, I can't obviously see them, so I forget that they're there. And then once in a while, I'm like, ooh, I have so many books here, and then I just binge it. But yeah, it's such a pain because I keep buying them and forgetting that I've actually bought them.
I always forget about my Kindle books when it comes to doing my TBR. I always forget. So hopefully from now on I will remember. But there's so many on here that I just forget are sitting there waiting for me.
I was gonna say, I love that you did like a Kindle book haul thing.
Same,
like,
I loved it.
Anyone do that? And I'm like, it's so interesting.
I quite enjoyed that. I think I'm going to do more, especially when you've got 99p deals. So
yes,
just
please,
gives me an excuse to spend more money. Aw, thanks, Leah. Can always count on you. Lots of productiveness being done. 13.5 pages. Nice. I'm loving the precision. She loves you, even though she's calling you out. Yeah. Me?
Me?
Yay, Caitlin. It gets weirder and weirder. Don't worry. There is no relief. Lots of thrown in glass. Very nice.
Oh.
I am. I hope it stays that way. It's so good so far. 10 pages in the last 10 minutes. Nice. Oh, that's annoying. That's very annoying. It's just as annoying when I'm starting to vlog and someone decides to hoover outside the room, and then you just have to be like, just wait for it to end.
Yeah, every time I come to film a vlog clip, I hear Tom like running up the stairs, and I'm like, Tom, stay away. And he's like, oh, sorry. I don't know how. As soon as I sit down, I'm literally like, Tom, I'm just going to go upstairs and film something. He's like, yeah, cool. Literally 5 seconds later, he's like, oh, I forgot something. I'm like, oh my God. We live in a noisy house as well. It's not like one that you can't hear anyone. Literally, you can hear.
Yeah. Oh my God. And Jodie, yes, you should read them. Although part of me doesn't want you to read them because you always have the unpopular opinions. I swear, when everyone else loves something, you're like, I hated it. So I'm scared. Yay! Yeah, Chloe. I'm not sure which one I liked more out of Chloe and Danny. What was your favourite? Have you read all three now, Maddie?
I have. Oh, it's really difficult. I think Danny was my favourite of the sisters.
Okay.
But the banter in Eve was just so top tier, and the guy is so clueless, and Eve is so confident that she's just railroading him the whole time, which I kind of love.
I love that.
But I think Danny is my favorite sister.
Okay. I do love Danny. She's just so sexy. She's just like, she just oozes charisma. Just love her. Tell me about it, Spoops. Literally, I should just stop watching BookTube because I'm never going to be able to buy all the books. It's never going to happen. Yes, Jodie, you should. I still need to buy... But actually, no, I need to buy both of them. I read Danny as an e-arc and I read Chloe just as a Kindle book. But when I really love something, I want to have it physically.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to buy them both physically at some point.
You're welcome.
It's so true. Whenever I watch your videos, like, my wish list is going to multiply.
Yeah.
We have very similar reading taste.
Yeah.
We're discovering.
Oh, exciting.
I love that feeling.
Oh, Spoops, to be honest, that is lucky because I just know whenever I go to a supermarket, I should not go to the book aisle.
Oh my god, trust you to like make that a positive.
I know. Always optimistic.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are. I might try and get the Gilded Girls. The Gilded Ones. The Gilded Ones on my March TBR, but we'll see.
It sounds so good. On the back it says it's like Children of Blood and Bone mixed with Black Panther. And like Children of Blood and Bone is one of my favourite books and Black Panther is one of my favourite films. So I'm very excited for it.
And also the cover is just stunning. Like beautiful. Big up Waterstones. Yeah, with green edges. Yep, I got that from. I feel like.
Sorry.
Wait, what? Continue.
I was going to say, I love that the standard editions has sprayed edges. I find that.
I know.
Yeah.
Because when I saw that, I was like, what? That is so true. It's the box sets as well. Like, I'm sure I got the whole selection series for like less than £10. I was like, this is ridiculous.
It's so cheap.
I know. The works is dangerous. Yes.
Yeah, it's like spontaneous thing for me though. Like if I were ever to go into town, I'd be like, oh, I'll just pop in and have a look, and then like you say, I'd end up walking out like this with like a pile of books on me.
Yeah, every time. Oh wait, do I have the Love Square? I might own the Love Square. That might be one of the books that I bought in a 3 for £5 at the works. See, this is the problem. I can't even remember the books I bought there because I've bought so many. I will check. Oh, it's dangerous. Oh, Jodie, I feel oh yeah, because Jodie watched my video and commented like, I don't even have a Kindle, but I'm still watching this. I was like, oh.
I don't have a Kindle. I now read on my iPad, but I read on my phone with the Kindle app for ages.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I used to have a Kindle as well, but it broke on me.
Yeah,
I've never had one.
This one, like I think the first one that was ever released until Christmas, and Tom got me this one. But again, because it's a tablet, I go on Instagram a lot and stuff on it.
Yeah.
I made a rule when I got my iPad because I knew I'd be reading on it that I was never allowed to download social media on it. I have now put Twitter on it because I needed it for something when only my iPad was working. But all notifications off and everything, I was like, no, this is for reading.
Yeah.
Don't do it yourself.
Yeah, that's actually such a idea.
To be fair, I'm lucky with this one because it's the Paperwhite, so you only get like books.
Yeah,
so
I probably get that one.
Yeah, I think that was the smart choice because otherwise I would have done the same.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Do we want to sprint again?
Yeah.
We're all ready. Will we just go for another 45? Yes, we shall. I realised you're all nodding. I'd gone off the tab and I was like,
Oh.
someone answer
Oh,
me. And I
sorry.
come back and you're all like,
Yeah,
Everyone,
45 minutes is good.
Learn to use our
Very
words.
good. No, you're allowed to nod. It was me being off of the tab. I just realised that sounded really rude. I was just like, someone answer me, but no, sorry.
I just found it funny that we all nodded as well. Like, no.
Yeah.
It's like, we all,
Okay, let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. Did not mean that. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How did we all get on?
Good. I read like 52 pages, so I'm page 107 now.
Nice. Did you just start it? Did you start it on the sprints, or were you already reading it?
No, I'd already read 50 pages earlier.
Oh yeah, because you didn't read in the first sprint. I'm forgetting things. How about you two?
I read about 10%. I finished my marking as well, which is good. So I had about 20 minutes left to carry on.
Nice.
I read 20 pages after making myself a cup of tea.
You love a cup of tea, don't you?
I know. I didn't spill it this time though, so that's good.
Good. That is good.
How about you, India?
I think I read. What did I say I read last time? 49. So I read 50 this time. I'm now on page 99.
Lovely.
Yes, it's very good. It's a nice quick read, like I said before.
Yeah.
So,
Right decision.
yeah, definitely. I'm so glad we made our decision to just
Yes.
leave Jade City for it. I
Same,
know I
honestly.
will love it at a later date, but I'm just not in the right place for it right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have to do that, don't you? You have to know when it's just not the time to carry on with the book and just read something easy.
I feel like with booktube as well, sometimes you try and force yourself to read something that you're really not in the mood for, and it just totally ruins your experience and also ruins your, like, it puts you in a reading slump. Like, I can feel myself starting to slump because I was like, I'm just not for this. So, yeah. Yeah. I need to read the series. It's just getting ridiculous. I've got so much FOMO right now for everyone talking about the series and me not knowing anything about it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm glad you already love it, Chris. Are you on page 38 or have you just read more? I'm confused.
Oh yeah, I can't remember.
I think she only started it in these sprints, but I don't know how much she read in the first sprint. So quite near, probably.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh,
that's what you want.
What
I
is
had
that?
some. What?
What's birthday cake popcorn? Am I reading it right?
Oh, see, I'm reading it with a comma in between, like birthday cake, popcorn. So maybe there's not. Yeah, now I'm confused. You've confused me.
I assumed it was like flavoured. You can get birthday cake flavoured all sorts of things.
Oh, let us know,
never
Lisa,
seen
because
that.
we're all very confused now. I love how you read it the same as me, though, Rihanna. Like,
birthday cake, popcorn, and read half a chapter.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I also had birthday cake tonight because it was Brandon's birthday yesterday.
Aww.
So we've got more birthday cake left over. I love it. I love leftover birthday cake. Yeah. Don't apologise at all. You can use these sprints for whatever you want. You could just sit and watch Netflix if you want and then come back and chat to us between. Like, nobody's judging here.
I do that quite a bit, to be fair. I put on a sprint, but then I'm just doing everything.
Yeah, same.
And I come back and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. Same.
I did it last week on Monday. I watched an episode of a TV show in each sprint. I kept coming back.
That's actually such a good way to do it, though, because I still feel like I like to have a break between things. So a break between episodes is great, just to chat to people.
Nice, like social thing.
Yeah.
I did that the other week. I've basically gone through all the like Lord of the Rings and Hobbit extended editions, and I'm watching all the like behind the scenes stuff. But there's like
I love it.
Content, and that's what I was doing. I was like in such a like self-care type of mood, so I had that on, but then I had sprints on, so like you said, I could pause it and just listen like chat along and then go back to it, and it was honestly the perfect night. It was so nice.
I think it's particularly good as well, like during like lockdown and that. So like no matter what you're doing, you still feel like you're kind of with people and you're still
definitely
chatting. Like, I think that's what's so good about having these at the minute. No matter what you're doing, it's just nice to have a little chat.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that's why I'm always a bit too intense in these sprints. I feel like I'm always like like trying to speak. It's basically because I only have Tom for company, and he's on his Xbox anyway. So like I don't speak to anyone. So I'm like, okay,
friends, yay!
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm not this intense in real life.
Don't apologise, you're fine. Also, Leah, what do you think of Such a Fun Age? I would like to know. I would also like to speak properly.
Me too. I bought that today, actually, in my massive book haul.
I love it. Planned out my YouTube videos for the next month. Nice.
I need to do that.
I need to do that as well.
Okay, I feel so unprepared because literally for the week I'm like, do you know what? I might film this, and then I film it, and I'm like,
I tried to do it because I always ended up doing like I tried to do so. Like my last video of the month is next month's TBR, and my first video of the month is last month's wrap up. And then the other ones I need to fill in.
Yeah,
that's usually a sort of schedule type thing.
I used to be better at planning them out. I need to get back into it because now I can only film on weekends. I need to like know what I'm doing. If I'm actually going to put videos out ever.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, I feel like that's why I need to do it because obviously I'm on placement. Well, I'm meant to be in schools, but obviously schools are closed. So I feel like once they start going back and I'll be in schools, I'll find it really difficult because now I'm like, I have to do something whilst I'm home. But yeah, I feel like once I'm actually there, I'm going to have to just film on the weekends, like you said. And I'm like, I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
That's what your Sunday sprints are for, Maddie. I can film during...
Literally.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just realized my really green hand shows up on camera from the freaking cannula. It did not come out well.
Oh.
Does it hurt to touch?
Huh?
Does it hurt to touch?
It's not too bad. It's a bit sore. The cannula did not come out. So I've got a massive hand-sized bruise.
Oh,
days.
Oh. That was sharp on camera. I just saw a glimpse of it and I was like, oh dear.
Oh, that'll be me soon. Don't freak me out.
You will be fine. I bruise like a peach at the best of times and it was just very
Well, I have to start isolating from tomorrow. So all I'm going to be doing is reading.
I was going to say, didn't you already do like 2 weeks isolation before?
No, I was just about to isolate and then they told me it was cancelled. And then they moved it to the 19th and then they phoned me the day after that and said, actually, we can do it on the 12th if you want. So I'd have to isolate from tomorrow. But I've not had my letter for the one on the 12th yet. So I'm like, I'm supposed to isolate from tomorrow, but I don't actually have like confirmation that it's definitely happening. So I think I'm going to have to phone them. But
yeah.
That's not what we're here to talk about, sorry. I'm going into like a whole other tangent right now.
I know, but like it's a big part of what's going on in life, isn't it? Like, quite a big thing. I hope it gets sorted for you anyway.
Thank you. So kind. Oh, this is what happens with sprints. We want to buy all the books. I think that's a good buy though. Well done. 53 pages. Nice. Wow. Maddie, opinions on Evelyn?
I am loving it. It is a reread, and I gave it 5 stars the first time. It's just been like 2 and a bit years since I read it, so I wanted to read it again. But I'm loving it. I think I'm loving it even more this time. It's so clever. It's so good.
It's so good.
Have you read India?
I have listened to the audiobook while I was on holiday, so I was like not giving it my full attention, but I loved what I heard. And then Ashley, a very nice subscriber, recently gifted me the physical copy. Aww. So I'm hoping to read that very, very soon.
I was going to say, I feel like you'd love it.
Yeah, I think it's my kind of thing.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
I feel like, I'm sure when I first started watching your videos, Katarina, you read it in a vlog, and were you not like crying? I swear you were so emotional.
Yeah, I don't usually cry with books as well, but I just...
Yeah.
It's that book, like, it's just so good. And I love Evelyn as well.
That.
Yeah, honestly, she's one of my favourite characters ever.
I need to read it properly.
Yeah.
I haven't read in 2 weeks, and this book got me right out of my slump. I'm on page 58 now. Nice.
That's what we like to hear.
Be careful that you don't get into a slump afterwards, because that's what happened to me. I felt things. But get a thriller. It's very good.
Yes. Thrillers and contemporaries are the best. Those are what I always pick up.
I tried picking up a fantasy, and like you said, I was just sort of sitting here and I just wasn't reading, and I was just finding every single excuse not to. And so, once I picked this one up, I just flew through it. So it does definitely make a difference.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, is that what I want to know?
Oh,
I'm so confused.
wow.
That is hilarious.
Like to Maddie's brain for me. Why do you say your brain is like popcorn?
Basically,
like,
I was having I was having a day and I couldn't focus, and people always say to have brain fog, and my brain was jumping back and forth. It could not stick to one thing for more than 2 seconds at a time, and I was voice noting, and I was just really frustrated. I was like, I don't know, like brain popcorn or something. And Chris just thinks it's brilliant, and it is actually very accurate for how I was feeling.
I'm gonna use that from now on. I love that.
It works.
Oh, yay! I hope you love it. I am 100 pages in and loving it so far. I'm intrigued. It's so quick. I love that. Because even though it's like a near miss one where they keep missing each other, sometimes those, for me, feel like they drag. But this one is good so far. I've not got frustrated yet. Sometimes I get frustrated and I'm like, can you just meet already?
I hate when that goes on for too long.
Oh, it's so annoying. Nice. I need to try that. I feel like that's the way for me to get into audiobooks, is to do it like that first.
Yeah.
But it does sound delicious. If it's a real thing, I want to try it. Oh, that's a good use of your time.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's one of the best things about these sprints at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
You're not.
I feel like
you really aren't.
sprint because I just feel like I'm very like.
I feel like that as well though, because sometimes I come off people's sprints and I'm like, oh my god, like did I talk too much? Was I too energetic? Like, did I annoy everyone? I feel like everyone just gets really paranoid about themselves.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
I also hate when I like talk over people, especially if there's like quite a few people on the live and you're trying not to, but like it's quite difficult.
I did that about 5 times alive, honestly. I feel so bad. I'm like, oh,
you just can't help it. I know. And then you're like, I really want to get my point across, but I also don't want to talk over anyone else.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not late. You're never late for sprints, in my opinion. You can just come and go as you please.
Oh, at the minute I teach year 5 and 6, so that's probably like 8 to 10, I want to say. But after Easter, I'm going with the younger kids, which is definitely going to be chaotic. So,
oh, I'm excited for you.
Oh, don't! I'm not this energized in the mornings. Like literally, I wake up and I'm like a zombie, and I'm like, how am I going to deal with like 20 kids? Oh
dear.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. How is Maddie feeling?
She's good. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm chilling. I've got a very easy time at the moment.
You look great, but you looked great the day after being in surgery. I was like, what's going on here?
Everyone was like, how do you look so good? I'm like, surgery doesn't make you like haggard. It just, you have a bit of pain. Like,
yeah, I just expect people to be like pale, like look like they're dying. Like, I don't know.
Modern medicine and painkillers are great.
Yeah, true.
It's fine.
Yay, I think I gave it 4 stars as well. I think
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for you guys. I hope you love it. Oh, yay! We love you too. I will do, Chris. Take it. Wait, I'm not reading properly. Right, okay, yeah, I've got you now. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. I will give you my digits, Chris.
It's so she can tell you off once you've had your surgery.
Okay.
If you're doing too much.
Which I probably will.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do a Maddie. Rebecca and Maddie actually agree on a book rating.
Miracle. I love how we've literally disagreed on one book.
so intensely. Like, I will always remember your face coming back on that live. Like,
yeah.
What?
It's bloody immortalized in Rebecca's video.
I was laughing so hard. I feel like as soon as Rebecca said it, I was like, uh-oh.
I was like, here we go.
I was just so shocked because I heard her be like, oh yeah, I liked it. And then 1 or 2 stars. I was like, what?
Oh, that was funny. I do need to read those books to see what I think now. I'm like even more intrigued because of how intensely Rebecca hated it.
Yeah.
Which book?
But yeah, Every Heart a Doorway.
Oh, okay.
Is that what it's called? Every Heart a Doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah. She hated it, like with a passion. It's very entertaining.
Oh, it was so funny.
But shall we do our last spin?
Sure.
Sure. Perfect. I will get my paper ready the last time and hopefully do it correctly. Here we go. Okie doke. We shall begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Hello.
Hi.
Why is Rhiannon laughing?
Oh,
What are you laughing at?
What the
How far through are you?
hell? 87%.
Oh, I just want you to get to the end.
I've gotten to the bit with the letter. I don't know if that helps. There's a letter that is found, and I started reading it, and I'm like,
You're gonna have to message me and remind me. I remember a letter. Yeah, message me because I need to know. But you look like you're enjoying it.
I've literally through that whole sprint, I think I've just been like,
Yeah. Sounds about right.
what the hell? Oh my gosh. Right. How did everyone do?
Yeah, how did everyone else do?
I do page 1. I think I did like 45 pages-ish.
Nice.
Nice.
And I did like 25. I'm such a slow reader. I was reading like the whole time and still just 25 pages.
Are you enjoying it?
So much, yeah. It's so creepy. It's so creepy, but it's so well written.
Ooh. I'm excited to pick it up at some point. Maybe I'll try and work it into my March TBR somehow.
You would love it.
I love how you just know me now. You know what I will and won't like.
I mean, yeah, I think most people would love it, to be honest, but you will.
I'm excited.
I say again, it's a hard read. Don't go into it lightly, but it's good.
It sounds like it needs to be one you're in the mood for.
Yeah.
It doesn't hold back. Do you know what it's about roughly?
Yeah.
It doesn't hold back on showing this like 14, 15-year-old girl with her teacher. Like there are scenes of that happening, which is obviously quite a lot to read.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. I assumed it'd be like referenced. But
yeah, that's a bit.
But it's worthwhile.
Have you read Lolita?
No, but it is highly referenced.
It got referenced in the bit that I was reading. That's the bit that I'm
because that one
is quite key
as well.
Yeah, super creepy.
Yeah, I had to read that one for uni, I think. So that was fun to talk about in a tutorial. That's for sure. Well, let's see how everyone's done. Nearly done with Assassin's Apprentice. Nice. I still need to read that. Monsters of May. Tired there, but also want to keep going. I know how you feel. Nice. I need to read Pet Cemetery. I need to read more Stephen King in general and see how I feel.
Yeah. Never read
you have a story about sheep.
Steph has started following someone, I can't remember the name, who is like traveling up and down the country helping sheep lamb on different farms. And apparently it's really wholesome and really interesting.
That sounds lovely.
And yeah.
Oh, that would distract me too, I think. I'd want to hear those stories. Oh, where was I? Yeah. Lots of productivity. Watch TikTok videos. Sounds about right.
Good books being read today.
I know. There's so many here that are like on my list. I'm getting to that point where I'm like, can I even read anymore? I was falling asleep the whole time. I feel that. 100 more people.
I really want to read this.
So do I.
So bad.
It was one of my favorite books of last year. It's so good. Like a paranormal murder mystery where you get to be in the head of the serial killer, like in the mind of the serial killer as he's committing his crimes. But then there's also a really brilliant romance, and it's just all around.
It's set in New Orleans, right?
Book? Yeah.
It's where is it?
Yeah. Renee Adio.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Vampire book.
It is, but it's not like the main focus of it. I feel like the second book was a lot more focused on the vampires and stuff.
I swear that has been pitched to me as a vampire book. I thought that's what it was.
It's got
That's
vampires
really
in it, but it's not the main thing. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, it's there, and that's what makes it sort of dark and creepy. But like, it's not, because you have the serial killer. You're in a setting where it's dark and horrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is definitely going to be my next purchase.
Yeah, it's just the next little element, and it was so good. I feel like you guys would love that.
Yeah. I also love how whenever we bring up a book, Rihanna just turns to her shelves and brings it out.
I love it. I love it.
I've done that so
Every
many
line,
times.
I'm like, ooh. I feel like it's easier to see it sometimes, though. Like, if you were to describe something to me, I'd find it hard. But if you were to show me it, I would
exactly.
Oh my god, I love this. Yes, keep reading. I'm on a mission to make everyone read this book.
You're on what, 71%? I'm on 87. So shit's going down for you now. Sorry for speaking. Hopefully that's
oh, guys, you need to stop. I just want to read it now.
I feel like I'm in such a mood for this type of book right now, because that's what it is as well. It's so messed up and horrible, but it's so good. And I don't know if that's like weird to say, but
no, I get
it.
Book. I totally get that.
Yeah.
Nice. I love how much we get done during these sprints. That's great.
I like the 45 minutes as well. I feel like I get so much more read than I would in half an hour.
Yeah.
Like such and
I don't think I can... Sorry.
I was going to say, it always takes me like the first 5 to 10 minutes of a sprint to actually settle into reading. So if it's only half an hour, you only actually get like 20 minutes of good reading time.
Yeah, exactly. I always want to make a cup of tea or something at the start as well. So I'll have my little wander, I'll have a stretch, and then I'll sit down ready to read. I've got the full half hour, whereas, it's not really half an hour then, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Half an hour is not enough for me. Like you said, Maddie, like I don't feel like I've zoned in.
Yeah.
Until like the first like 10 minutes or so, and then I get some good reading done.
Yeah, to be fair, I always check my phone before reading as well. Like, and I'm like, ooh, what's going on?
To be fair though, My Dark Vanessa is the first book where I've actually like read for the full sprints, like, and been like really interested in the book fully, like no distractions.
Well, that's a good pitch for My Dark Vanessa.
Exactly.
Me and India after this sprint are going to be like, oh, get that book.
I know, 100%.
Yes, please.
I'm going to I've got 2 books left on my February TBR that I need to read this weekend, but you're making me want to read My Dark Vanessa. What?
Yeah, I shouldn't be reading this, but...
No, I was
Which
going to
say, you got left?
Sorry.
Well, I say 2, like 1.5. I've got The Pale Dreamer and The Bone Season. They're what's left on my February TBR. So depends how much I read this weekend. Maybe I could add My Dark Vanessa to that as well. You never know.
I've been reading The Bone Season for about 2 months now, and I still haven't finished it.
Really?
The Bone Season took me like a week and a half. It took me quite a long time.
Like, I love it. Like, I genuinely really like it. It's just the fact I don't find myself wanting to pick it up because I know it's going to take a lot more brain power. Like, it's very... I feel like I've only just managed to sort of wrap my head around everything, because the first, like, 100 to 200 pages, I was just sat there like, oh...
But this is why I struggled with Jade City.
Yeah,
same
thing.
I shouldn't have The Bone Season on my TBR right now, should I? Maybe I'll swap
you can
it.
swap, yeah. A little swapsies.
A slump, and I had to read a murder mystery to get out of that slump because it was fast and short, and then I just haven't picked it back up because I'm like, I don't want to be in a mood where I don't want to read, because I'm actually in such a reading mood at the minute.
Yeah.
When I pick up that book, I will stop.
Yeah.
It was really quite a slow one.
Maybe I'll put it on hold for now. Maybe I'll pick up My Dark Vanessa instead. Hey.
We could all do like an impromptu buddy read, because there's 3.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys would catch up to me as well. I'm so slow.
I can just sit here being like, yay.
Yeah. Group chat.
Yeah, I love that. I've had this issue a lot recently, and it happened a while ago where my Goodreads links were taking me to a different
Same
user. So I updated it in my last video, but I will check it now.
It's happened to me a couple times as well, and I've updated it, and then it's worked again, and then again someone's commented saying that's not working, and I've been like,
same.
well, what's changing then?
Mine gets taken to this like random guy.
I'm gonna go check mine. I'm intrigued.
You don't think about it because it works on like my link tree, but if I link it in videos, it must
exactly.
Like time where people go back and try and click on it and it doesn't work.
Yeah. I think sometimes when I copy and paste it,
that's what it is, I think.
Yeah, it lets what's it? It like deletes bits almost, and it just puts dot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That might be it, but I don't know. It's always a bit weird.
It is in my Twitter bio. It's in my little link tree thing if you want to find it. Otherwise, I don't know where I can post it. To be
yeah, I like copied it into my notes so that it's got the full thing, and now I always copy that into my videos because otherwise it's got like the dot. It sounds like a lot of though.
Do you guys have yours on the top of your channel as well?
Yes.
Like the little links.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
You lost me there for a second.
Sorry. Yes. I didn't know how to describe it.
That's a good point. I always forget that exists. Yeah, I want to read those so badly now.
Same.
Oh,
Why is the still editions available?
I know.
See, I bought that one, the newest one, without even.
Yes.
I had it pre-ordered since like August last year, and I only just read the first book.
Love it.
Sounds about right.
I loved Priory though, so I was like, I like it.
Yeah, I love Priory as well. Like, it's just such an amazing book, and I feel like once I get into the Bone Season series, it'll be easier to fall into it. It's just this first book. It's like, oh my lord, I don't want to look at it at the minute.
Have you read The Pale Dreamer?
No, but I've got the edition with that in.
Read The Pale Dreamer. I got to about 150, 200 pages in Bone Season, was really struggling, stopped, read The Pale Dreamer, so much easier. Because it actually explains the world.
Who would have thought?
Helpful.
Okay, Brill. That's fine. It's just
that'll help.
Like, a prequel or something. So I was like, do I need to read it? I don't know, but I definitely will now. Thank you.
It helps for sure. Steph said that to me, and I was like, I'll give it a go. And I was like, okay, yeah, that helps a lot.
Okay.
There's a couple of people saying that actually as well. Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently it helps. So I'm going to try that as well, but maybe not this weekend.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, I think maybe we'll just wrap it up now, if that's okay with everyone.
Yeah, I'm going to go do a puzzle.
Nice.
Yes! Oh my god!
Get my eyes off screens.
You're so sweet with your cups of tea and your puzzles. You're like a little old lady.
I'll send you a picture because it's a bookish puzzle. It's like a bookshelf with like classics on it and stuff.
Okay, now I want it. I want to be an old lady too.
I'll send you a pic.
Please do.
That. I am going to definitely finish off this book tonight because I've only got like 10% left and I'm not going to bed having not finished that book.
No.
Oh.
And you need to send me your thoughts because I need to know.
I'm probably going to try and read a little bit more because I've been reading so much the last few days. I kind of want to keep going with that.
Yeah. There's nothing like being in such a good reading mood, is there, when you're just like powering through it. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I had 2 good reading days where I read like a book a day for 2 days in a row, and I've made that into I could read 6 books this week.
It's always the same. When you're on a roll, you're like, I can do this. And then you're like, no, I can't.
If you need motivation, I'm actually hosting reading sprints tomorrow. It's not on my channel, but I will be sharing the links. So if anyone wants to join, it's at 5 p.m. as well. So it's not like a later one. So if you want to, just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Yay. We love it. We love a sprint. Are you doing sprints this Sunday, Maddie?
Yes, I am. I was trying to announce it, and then the thumbnail has corrupted on this laptop. So I'm going back to flat tomorrow and I'll make a graphic and announce it. But yes, 10 a.m. Sunday, as always. I'll be doing sprints till probably like 5 p.m. I would
To be
imagine.
fair, though, they help me so much. It's so nice. I'll be there in the morning and then I'll hop off and I'll be like, okay, I need to do this, this, and this. And then I'm like, oh, is Maddie still on?
Yeah.
So helpful.
Yeah, I just love it. It's so helpful.
That's so good.
You don't realize how helpful it is until you actually like need to do something. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Totally agree with that. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up so I can go to my bed because I'm a tired girl.
I cannot wait to take my makeup off. Sorry.
Oh, that's a vibe.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But yes, thank you, lovely ladies, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Thank you for hosting.
Of course. And thank you to everyone in the comments who has come. I love doing these sprints. It's so much fun. And thank you for coming. So yeah, let's just say bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.